in the briefcase in Pulp Fiction? It's at the heart of the story, yet its contents remain a mystery. All we have are the characters' reactions. For fans, they're diamonds. And not just any diamonds, but the ones stolen in Reservoir Dogs. We think the two films are linked, not least because of the presence of Vic Vega with the same surname. Another theory is that the briefcase contains the soul of their boss, sold to Satan. The two henchmen are therefore on a divine mission to recover it. From the code on the case, 666, to the bandage on the back of the boss's neck, which conceals the wound from which his soul has been extracted. In this sense, many elements take on a double meaning.
This was divine intervention.
The only people who know what's really in the briefcase are Tarantino and his co-writer. For them, it's best to let the viewer's imagination fill in the gaps.
Jack is a time traveler.
Titanic would be a science fiction film. Small Theory Episode 2.
I remember when I was a kid, me and my father, we went ice fishing out on Lake Wissota.
Impossible. Lake Wissota, an artificial lake, was only created in 1917, so 5 years after Jack's death. Afterward, Jack promises Rose a roller coaster ride on the Santa Monica Pier. Small problem, the rides themselves only arrived in 1917. Here, the bags that Jack and Fabrizio carry are moose sacks, faithful companions of Swedish soldiers during World War II, almost 20 years later. In short, what if Jack were a time traveler? By the way, James Cameron only makes science fiction films, and in Terminator, he was already talking about time travel. Conclusion.
The Joker, New Gotham true hero.
The Joker would be the true hero of The Dark Knight. If The Dark Knight left a lasting impression, it's mostly thanks to the character magnificently played by the late Heath Ledger. The Joker. In order to overthrow Batman, the Joker will wreak havoc in Gotham. Cornered, the superhero will commit a series of actions unworthy of a vigilante. He lets Harvey Dent confess in his place, chooses to save his ex-girlfriend rather than a district attorney, and hacks the phones of all Gotham's residents to find his enemy. We then discover a disappointing side of Batman. Meanwhile, the Joker destabilizes the mafia, has corrupt officials murdered and executes crime bosses, turning Gotham City into a healthier place. The Joker's desire for chaos actually concealed his true goal. A new society where money is no longer king, where an honest cop is appointed commissioner, and a masked vigilante is unnecessary. There's no need for a mask or tights to be a hero. Simple everyday acts like subscribing to small channels like mine are enough to make us heroes. In short, the Joker's real crime is becoming Gotham's new hero.
A wacky bonus theory.
Negan, the Walking Dead guy, is going to destroy Homelander. Small theory, Homelander is a parody of Superman. And who's the only one who always has a plan to counter Superman? Batman. Now, in the upcoming Season 4, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, aka Negan from The Walking Dead, is expected to play Tech Knight.
The Boys. Oof. Who came up with that shit?
And Tech Knight is a comic book character known as the Batman parody in the Boys universe. Conclusion.